guys, this is Specko, and today I've got you the first of the series that I'm putting out that I promise about doing pro perk tips. And the first one's going to be covering Flak Jacket, Sleight of Hand, and Ninja. And the reason I'm doing that is because I found that it's best to kind of do a perk, all the perks kind of together, but separate tiers, because they kind of mingle together, especially when it comes to like Flak Jacket and Ninja, because both of them require you to plant bombs or with Flak Jacket, or you can defuse, but we'll get into that. Flak Jacket, the normal Flak Jacket, all it does is protects you from enemy explosions. It reduces the damage. Now, Flak Jacket Pro, on the other hand, allows you to reset frag grenades as far as their timer, or their fuse, I guess you could say. And also, on top of that, it effectively makes you invulnerable to fire damage, so no more dying from napalm strikes. The challenges for Flak Jacket are survive 10 explosions while using Flak Jacket, plant or defuse 10 bombs in demolition, sabotage, or search and destroy, and throw back 5 enemy frag grenades. Of course, the most difficult of those is going to have to be throw back 5 enemy frag grenades, but I'll show you an example of how I do that. And as far as what playlists do this in, as far for planting bombs, I would advise using demolition or sabotage, preferably demolition, because it's a little easier to plant and defuse in demo, and you can do it multiple times, and you can also let people defuse it so you can kind of farm it. Survive 10 explosions, you can just play normally, and you'll get that easily. The next one in the tier 2 slot is going to be Sleight of Hand. Sleight of Hand, just the normal perk by itself, it cuts down your reload time. And the nice thing about the pro version is it increases your aim down sights by 50%, how 50% faster that is, and that in turn pretty much like boosts your what would be your reaction time, which is really nice. The challenges for it are get 150 kills while aiming down sights. You can just do that by playing normally. Kill an enemy within 5 seconds of reloading 30 times, and reload and finish off the enemy you wounded 10 times. You can take care of both of those at the same time, and I'll show you how to do that. And your third tier slot is going to be Ninja. And the thing about Ninja is it's kind of underused in Black Ops, I think, simply because you can't really sound horde like you could in MW2 and COD 4 and things like that. But it's effectively getting better, and also Ninja Pro makes it to where you can hear people loud, enemy footsteps and things like that louder, so it's pretty nice. The challenge for that is get 150 kills using the suppressor attachment. You play normally like that, get 5 Backstabber Medals. That can basically be kind of annoying, but I'll show you. You have to do it. I'll show you later on exactly how to do it. And then plant the bomb 10 times in demolition, sabotage, or search and destroy. I'm used to calling it sabo. And again, that's best to do in demo. And like I said, since it's kind of connected to Flak Jacket, you can do that. Now I'm going to get into kind of examples of a little more difficult things. I consider a little more difficult. You might not think of this, but a lot of this stuff is just self-explanatory, and you're like, well, that's nothing new. I knew how to do that in the first place. But let me get into a couple things you might not have done, and it kind of speeds up the process. Here's an example of how to do what I consider the easiest and best way to do your bomb plant challenges, and that's going to be using tack inserts and smoke. And simply using tack inserts gets you close to where you need to be, just so you can go back over and over again, not really worried about KD. Smoke covers you really well, and most people just throw grenades into smoke rather than shoot in it. And since you've got Flak Jacket on, that'll take care of your surviving explosions and also get you a good bomb plant. For your throwback challenge, what you're going to do is play domination, and you're going to take advantage of people throwing grenades at B at the very beginning. The best map for this is Cracked, and what you want to do at the very beginning, get rid of your grenade so you're not accidentally throwing your grenade instead of throwing one back. Stand back, kind of wait for one to come over, and spam that throwback button. Press it over and over again, but you don't want to hold it at all so you don't end up killing yourself by one that's barely got anything left to cook. With the second and third challenges for Sleight of Hand Pro, what I usually do is I use the M16 with a silencer, put one burst into somebody's legs, and then reload as soon as I shoot that first burst, and then put the next burst into their body so it gets the kill. The biggest thing is just remembering to do this, especially whenever you walk up on people that are kind of not looking in your direction. Say people you're on the opposite side of B and people are trying to take it, or they're trying to defuse a bomb or something like this. So exactly like this situation, it kind of works out pretty well for me. But that's what you want to do. You just basically want to shoot one burst and then reload. It's a little easier to manage than with a fully automatic weapon, so that's why I use the M16. You get that one burst, reload, and then do it again. And finally is the Backstabber Medals for Ninja. The thing you want to do for that is just learn all the camper spots, and that'll be the best thing for you is run up on somebody and make sure that you're standing directly behind them and aim right at their back. Otherwise, you're going to get just a regular knife. If you hit somebody a little towards the side or anything like that, it's not going to give it to you. Alright guys, this is in the video. Please leave your tips if you got something better than mine. I'm sure some of you do. And I know a lot of this stuff, like I said before, is kind of obvious, but some people don't play this game that much and really just don't know. Alright guys, hopefully this helps, and I will talk to y'all later. Peace.